You're watching NBC6 News Today.
Well, welcome back. Well, I am here with Dr. Adam Verrey from UVH. Thank you so much for being with us.
Oh, you're welcome.
So we were talking about the 4th of July firework and sound safety, essentially, with our pets.
Absolutely. So we don't know why this happens in pets, but there are a percentage of pets that are very anxious around noise, and this can be thunderstorms, this can be fireworks, and we forget about it till it's too late often. So there are some things that we need to be thinking about. And the first reason, the real why behind this is that pets can escape from things like this. They can have that much anxiety and they can hurt themselves. And we see pets every time this time of year that either get out and get lost. So it's very important to have your pet microchipped. That's a really important thing. And the other thing is they hurt themselves. And so I've seen pets go over fences, go through plate glass windows, which obviously that's not a good situation.
Right. And it's because of they're responding to this fear, essentially. So there's a way to be proactive to prevent this from happening.
Yeah, so we don't know why this happens. And we think that some pets, maybe they're exposed to loud noises with negative implications as a young puppy. But a lot of times we don't know. And sometimes it comes on in the middle of their life and we don't know why that's happening. So you want to try to do some things to be proactive with this and desensitizing to them, making loud noises when they're eating, things like that. But also distracting them. So when you know there's a thunderstorm coming through, whenever you know that there are going to be fireworks like this time of year, and really it's not just the 4th of July, it's the days surrounding, right? There's fireworks. We want to give them safe places, whatever their safe place is, whether that's in a kennel in some instances, with you in your lap. The other thing that you can do is comforting things for them. And so we know that dogs, like people, whenever you put pressure all around their body, it's very calming. And so there are some commercial products that are called Thunder Shirts that are kind of cool. It's kind of like a straitjacket for dogs. Not really, but what it's doing is putting pressure on their body, and it's calming. And it doesn't work for all dogs, but for some dogs it's really cool. They immediately calm down. There are also pheromones. So pheromones are things that dogs use naturally to kind of figure out the world. And there's one that's called Adaptil for dogs, and it's from mother's milk, believe it or not. And so it's a calming thing. And again, there are wipes, there are collars that you can use for this. And it doesn't work for every dog, but for those that it does, it's really cool. And then lastly, get with your veterinarian. If this is a problem, and this is a proven problem, there are calming medications that can be used at these times as well.
And something that I think it's important to talk about is microchipping. And this isn't just for a thunderstorm or something. This is for constant, because you never know what situation they could be in when they could get lost. Yeah,
so microchipping is a super easy thing. A microchip is about the size of a grain of rice, and it's totally inert, and it's basically like getting an injection, getting a shot. And it is a universal code for how to get your animal back to yourself. And we always rejoice at our clinic whenever we see a dog that's lost that has a microchip, because those people are coming to get their loved one, very soon afterwards, because we know who they are and we can identify the animal. So you never know microchipping. You hope you never need to use it, but whenever you do, it's a great thing.
And it's not as expensive as I see people. My dog is microchipped, and at first I thought this was going to be a massive expense, and it was not. And so it's a really great way to keep your dog safe, as well as everything else that we've talked about as we lead into sort of our thunderstorm season, and of course the 4th of July with fireworks. We will be posting the blog that they have written on our website after the show. Just head on over to arklatex.homepage.com. Dr. Verrey, thanks for being with us this morning.
My pleasure.
All right, stay with us. We've got more news and weather headed your way after the break.